In our last session, I told you about a woman, Sharon, who called to tell me about her experience with being raped by a man whom she had dated a couple of times before. I first assured her that the rape was not her fault, and that she was not what she had called dirty as a result. Now, back to my discussion with her. I asked her what her experience had been in her discussions with her friends, and she said that they had been horrified and had gone on and on about what a terrible thing it was that had happened to her. And they told her that she had to go to the police and make sure that the man who had done that thing to her was put in jail and put away forever. I said, "What do you want to do?" Sharon said, "You don't agree with them?" I said, "It's not my place to tell you what to do regarding him. The main thing is, he's not the important issue. Here, he is nothing. All that matters now is you. You feel like your world has been turned upside down. You feel traumatized. You feel hurt. So you need people to love you. That's all that matters. Period. He can wait." And she cried. When people have been hurt, when they're in pain, they don't need revenge. They don't need sympathy. They don't need to be fixed or to be told what to do. They need to be loved. Real love is the great healer. So, I just listened to her and accepted her. And I gave her the names and phone numbers of some other women to talk to frequently over the next several weeks. These were people who would genuinely love her, not sympathize with her. This woman really had been victimized. But no matter how much we've been victimized, we still have the ability to choose whether we feel and act like victims. That is always a choice. We can always choose to fill up with enough love that we don't feel like victims, and that is a far happier choice. Sympathy only makes us feel like victims, which makes us feel weaker and more helpless. Over the next several days, as Sharon felt more loved, I talked to her about the choices available to her regarding prosecution of the man who had raped her. If she went to the police, she would be doing a potential favor to other women this man might rape. On the other hand, the downside was that prosecuting a rape could be a very traumatic affair for her. The defense in a rape trial tends to go for the throat of the rape victim, attacking her character and doing everything they can to make her look bad. She needed to consider everything before proceeding. I emphasized that I had no right to influence her decision, but was only trying to present options for her to consider. Eventually, she decided not to prosecute, and to concentrate instead on her own healing, which she is doing as we speak. Focusing on real love, she's doing quite well. It's never about being a victim. It's always about real love.